All right, so we're using formulas and geometry to solve algebra problems. Yesterday we had an assignment, so let's look at some of those questions. The first question that you had to work said, how many revolutions will a circular disc with a diameter of 4 feet complete after it has rolled 20 feet? All right, so what is the shape? The first question we ask ourselves, what shape are we talking about? Desmond?
Circle.
A circle. Good. So first one is shape. Is a circle. All right, so what was the second question that you asked? Mr. Cook.
What is the question asking?
What am I being asked to find? So, what is being asked in this question? What math vocabulary word am I going to use? Mr. Bobo.
Revolution.
No, you just said the right answer. Yeah, you did. Okay, Rashid. Circumference. Now we'll use the revolution here in just a minute. All right, so what is the third question that you ask yourself?
What formula do I use?
All right, so what formula? All right, so what was the formula for circumference? Mr. Gillespie. Formula for circumference.
2 pi radius.
2 pi radius. Or, what's the other one?
C equals D pi.
D pi. Alright, so we now know what our formula is, we know what we're looking for, and we know what shape. So, which piece of information do I have?
D pi. No, you have. You got the diameter.
I have the diameter, so I'm going to use
D pi.
D pi. Good. So I know it's, so C equals, diameter is 4 pi. So what is the approximate length that wheel will turn in one time? How far will it travel when it turns one time? 12.56. So C is about 12.56 feet. Now, I want to roll this wheel 20 feet. How many times or how many revolutions will the wheel turn? How am I going to find it? Divide
20 by 12.56.
20 divided by 12.56. So 20.
1.59.
So about 1.59. And what's my label?
No.
If I'm doing 1 plus 2,
1.59. What's it asking? How many revolutions? So 1.459 revolutions. All right. Let's look at the next problem. This one's 47. In the figure shown below, ABCD is a square. Each side has a length of 6 feet. The width of the border, which is your shaded portion, is 2 feet. Find the area of the border. Now, this is one of the problems that students have trouble with. So what I need to know is, what is the length of line segment EF? We got a 6, an 8, and a 10.
Never mind. I'm sure.
All right. We know that AB is 6. So that piece is 6. So how much is it from E to F? E to F, right here, is 2. So E to A is how much? 2. So what is the distance of the line segment, or the length of the line segment EF? 10. That is a very common problem that students make, because they'll add this 2 on one side instead of adding it to both. Now, first question. What is the shape we have?
A square.
A square. Very good.
So they are equal.
So we have a square. That answers the first question. The second question, you ask, what is it asking for?
Area.
Area. So the third question that you ask is, what formula am I going to use? On base times height. Same thing as length times width. I prefer base times height just because it keeps it consistent with other formulas. So area equals base times height. All right. So my question that's really being asked is, what's the area of the shaded part, the yellow piece? What am I going to do?
Find the area of the square.
Hold on. Asia, Stone, you're correct in what you're saying, but say it loud enough so we can hear it.
Find the area of the square that's inside, and then the area of the outside, and then subtract. Find the difference.
Yes. So you're going to find the area of both squares. So EFGH is 10 by 10. So 10 times 10 is?
100.
So that equals 100. And ABCD? Is 36. How'd you get that? There's, what'd you say? 6 times 6 times 4?
Oh, wait, no, I did 6 times 6.
6 times 6. Alright, so now we found the area of both squares, and I just need this little piece right here. So I'm going to subtract. So 100 minus 36, 64, what's my label? Feet squared. Feet squared. Alright. right, I'm going to skip to this problem 50. Because this one is similar to the homework. A circular swimming pool, 20 feet in diameter, is enclosed by a wooden deck that is 3 feet wide. What is the area of the deck? How much fence is required to enclose it? All right. So what is the diameter of the deck? 26. How'd you get that, Mr. Bobo?
Added both sides of the border with 20.
So you added both pieces of your border. So this is 3. This is 3. So your total length is 26 feet. All right, so that's your diameter. Now, you'll do this problem very similar to the one we just did. So the first thing, it says, what is the area of the deck? You do that one exactly like we did the area of the border, except we use the circle formulas instead of the rectangles. How much fence is required to enclose the deck? What is that question asking you to find? Circumference. So then you'll use the 26 to find the circumference. So this is very similar to the homework assignment that you have. All right. Any questions so far?
No.
No. All right, so let's look at the homework assignment. All right, so your homework assignment is called Problem 57. And it is in Chapter 3 on Echo, Problem 57. Now, it is a journal type problem. One problem is the assignment. Now, let's look up here at the instructions. You must write incomplete sentences. You must have a minimum of 10 different combinations of pool sizes. So what you're doing is it says you have 1,000 feet of flexible pool siding and you're going to make a swimming pool. Experiment with rectangle-shaped pools that have a perimeter of 1,000 feet. So, first thing that you have to do is come up with your numbers that will add to make a perimeter of 1,000 feet. 10 different sets. All right, so you could have 1 and 1. So 1 would be your length and 998. So that would be one option you could have. You could have 2 and 996. Because I don't care what your 10 combinations are, but you have to have a perimeter of 1,000 square feet. So then, you will go on and choose which one you want to build. You must justify your answer with complete sentences. This is done on Echo. My advice would be to use a table, set up a table, so you can have your 10 different, and then do area for 1, perimeter, and answer each question in a table format. So you're doing problem number 57 in Chapter 3, and it is done on Echo. All right, any questions? Yes.